We open our scene on a cold, bitter night in room 132 of Hitchcock House. It is 2:45 a.m. and our bard, let's call them Catherine for now, is burning the midnight oil. Why, you ask? Well, it's the day before house meeting and Catherine has promised their fellow Hitchcockisans a musical. The only problem?
I don't have any ideas. I've been the bard for what, 6 months? And not once in all that time did I stop and write down a single storyline or tune or even a note. What am I supposed to do? I need something by tomorrow morning so that I can send the actors their scripts. And if I bail, I'm pretty sure the house is going to tie me to a rock and throw me in the lake.
Catherine's roommate, a house ghost that has yet to put in more than a single appearance at house meeting, but does keep the same strange hours as Catherine, pauses their video game to look over at our languishing bard.
What is this for again?
The house musical. For house meeting.
Right. Have you considered just not doing it? We could run away and move into a 5th floor double in North. At least there's elevators, air conditioning.
You do that for me?
Maybe. We still have to eat at Bartlett though. You can't make me eat at Baker.
They both shudder at the thought of having to live in the cold, desolate hospital hell that is Campus North Residential Commons and eat in its sterile dining hall.
Okay. Well, what do you have so far? I don't get out much, but based on what I've heard about the storm, you probably can get away with anything.
Okay, well, I have half a dozen insurance jingle parodies, like, we are Hitchcock, dun 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 dun.
Well, I amend my statement about getting away with anything.
What am I supposed to do? I can't show up to house meeting empty-handed again, not after I've gotten this far without actually having to play Megalovania.
The two roommates were stumped and Catherine nearing on desperation. All hope seemed lost when...
If only I had someone who could help me.
In dreams I came, the voice which calls to you now speaks your name. And do you dream again? For now you'll find the phantom of the Hitchcock House is here. Inside your mind.
What?
Sorry, I should introduce myself. I am the guest of Hitchcock House, former bard of this noble and beloved house, and I'm here to help you write your musical.
You're in my mind?
And mine too?
No, that just, it's a musical reference. You know, like Phantom of the... Never mind. I'm like a normal ghost, I think. Or like some kind of manifestation of the spirit of what being a bard is all about. The specifics are blurry and also not important, but the point is, I'm here to help.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess. I could definitely use your help. I'm kind of struggling at the moment.
Alright, well, what are your ideas?
Okay, well, I figured since, you know, it's the pandemic, last year we weren't in the house, yada yada, it'd be topical to do some kind of commentary on life in Woodlawn and the yearning we all felt last year to come back to Hitchcock.
Okay, good, we can work with that.
You can?
Oh, absolutely. One sec, I'm gonna need some friends for this. Oh, merry man!
And out of nowhere...
Hi! Howdy! What's up?
Greetings.
Who are these people?
Normally your scripts don't get ripped up, so I don't know. These are former bards of the Hitchcock House. We have a group chat.
And also nothing to do on a Tuesday night.
Do you really think you can help me write a musical in just one night?
Do you trust me?
Not really.
But right, hectic, humorous music. Watch now, Catherine, as you kick off this musical in style. I can teach you my guile, make you lyric by lyric. Soon the whole house will hear it. In some songs we will defile house musical. A brand new musical review. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only memeing.
House musical, a crazy mess I get to do. But when I'm singing here, it's crystal clear that now I'll write house musicals with you.
Now I'll write house musicals.
Totally unhinged songs, chaotic, unfringed writing, wacky, zany, exciting, for a show we do each year. House musicals.
Don't you dare plug your ears.
With half a dozen parodies, I'll be the Hitchcock Bard. I'll leave 'em scarred. You're helping me be what I need to succeed. Design a surprise. Every moment and letter
They'll butcher any song, they'll sing along. Let me write house musicals with you. A bright new day.
house musicals.
I'll
Make them sing
a bright new day.
a wondrous play
By you
and me.
Was that the first song?
No. That one was just for you.
So what's the plan?
Yeah, what's the show gonna be?
Okay, guys. I'm thinking Little Shop of Horrors parody. You're getting out of Woodlawn Fama sucks. You got it?
That sounds great. Little Shop of Horrors is one of my all-time favorite musicals. We can even call the show Little Dorm of Horrors, and I can already picture a parody of Downtown, except it's Woodlawn.
Oh, wait. Sorry, but none of us know what you're talking about.
Seriously? It's a classic. It's one of those musicals based off a movie that was turned into an even better movie, and Alan Menken did the music, so you know it's good.
Who's Alan Menken?
For a moment, Catherine and company descend into chaos as they try to explain the plot of Little Shop of Horrors in order to write a parody all about how much being in Woodlawn last year sucked. Fortunately, the discussion quickly ends as Catherine sits down to put pen to paper and they begin to realize that there is in fact way more to Little Shop of Horrors than just the first two songs, which are easily translatable to a Woodlawn themed parody, and the actual plot of the show doesn't really work with what the House Bard is trying to do.
Okay, this isn't working. I think I need a new idea.
Well, okay, if you're trying to do something about last year and being forced out of Hitchcock, maybe focus less on how bad Woodlawn was and maybe focus more on how you guys missed your old dorm.
That's a pretty good idea.
I've got it.
The House Bards gather together to briefly discuss who's going to get this solo. Lucky for them, former Hitchcock House Bard Connor Lockhart manages to snag it.
Oh my god.
Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think that my housing's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Treasures untold. How many showers can one bathroom hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything. It's astounding. It's got windows and sunlight galore. There's air conditioning. It's astounding. But who cares? No big deal. I want walking around with that, what do you call it? A nose. Of the quiet, you don't see too much. What good's a view without Gothic buildings? Getting thrown into the, what's that word again? Pond. Up where they sat, up where they shed, up where they purchased walls for their plans. Wondering free, wish I could be back in that door. What would I give if I could live out of these 4 days? What would I pay to spend the day taking the stairs? Bitch, they're gonna snitch if you're smoking marijuana. Just our students lacking prudence, sitting their class. I'm ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's the sovereign and how do they? What's the word? Established by the people as part of the contract endowed with the individual powers and wills of all and authorized to punish anyone who breaks the covenant. My love to explore that door. Section 3. Wish I could be back in that door.
Okay, that's a good start.
I'm pretty proud of getting a Hobbes joke in there. Unfortunately, all good Soch jokes are longer than 1 syllable.
Hey, are you sure you want to throw in section propaganda? You don't want to accidentally start a civil war.
It's my musical, I can do what I want.
Progress was going swimmingly, but The Little Mermaid doesn't actually have that many songs, and if part of your world had a lot of lines about the ocean and swimming and not knowing what lakes are that were hard to change the lyrics of, Catherine didn't even want to imagine what trying to parody Under the Sea would be like.
Under concrete. Under concrete. You know, the ceilings in Woodlawn are... Alright, never mind.
What's a musical that everyone knows? Maybe we start with the music and then try and come up with the theme. We'll have better luck.
Okay, yeah, Les Mis.
Book of Mormon.
Mamma Mia?
Jesus Christ Superstar?
American Idiot. The entirely sung through Jukebox musical based off of the Green Day album American Idiot. It went on Broadway in 2010 and ran for a year. What? It won a Grammy.
Okay. Well, I was thinking more along the lines of Rent or something. We probably need to have some kind of romantic duet anyway, right?
I mean, do we?
Absolutely, we do 100%.
Okay, but how are we gonna fit this into the plot? So far we only have songs about wanting to get out of a shitty megadorm and wanting to be in Hitchcock again.
Maybe there are like these 2 lovers, one from Hitchcock who moved into Woodlawn and one who has only ever known Woodlawn, and the one from Hitchcock is trying to convince the person they love to leave everything behind and move to Hitchcock with them. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? No, that would be stupid. Ignore me.
Forget love songs. We need a villain song. We need conflict. We need rage. We need disgruntled Hitchcockisms expressing how much they hate the bureaucracy of this school, which forced them out of their home.
We need Wicked! Dearest darling is Momsy and Popsicle.
My dear father.
There's been some confusion over rooming here at Snitch.
But of course I'll stay on campus.
But of course I'll rise above it. For I know that's how you'd want me to respond. Yes. There's been some confusion, for you see my new dorm is unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible to describe.
Woodlawn.
Why is this building unfinished and new?
How could they move us just out of the blue?
The paint is peeling.
My plants are wilting.
There is no ceiling! Why is this building always up in flames? Who is there to blame? Housing! What the fuck is up with housing? Kick us out, no word, no warning. Let's just say, fuck HRL! Every short email, however brief, only makes my heart struck worse with grief. That's how it is with housing. There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation to be here all evening. Oh, I do admit it came on fast. I just have to hope that it won't last. Yet there'll still be housing me my whole time here.
Fuck housing.
Fuck housing! Yeah. Fuck housing. What else do we need?
Well, at this point, we have every piece of this show except a grand finale.
What do we need for that?
Well, how have we gotten this far?
Together, together, everyone. Together, come on, let's have some fun. Together, together, every time. Together, come on, let's do this right.
Here and now, it's time for celebration. I finally figured it out.
Yeah.
And all our dreams have no limitations. That's what it's all about.
Come on now. Make each other strong. We're all in this together. Once we know that we're all stars and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Not so fast!
David Nathan, president of Hitchcock House? What are you doing here?
That's right. I am David Nathan, president of Hitchcock House. From the future. Tomorrow, to be exact. And I'm here to kill you. To make sure this house musical never sees the light of day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 10 things you need to know. Number 1, the show started promptly at 10. It all seemed to be going fine, and then section number 2 started up complaints about you. Said that you slandered them and a doctor that you knew. Number 3 was a section that took up the defense. I found myself a president of proud dissidents. Catherine has poisoned my political pursuits. Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4, I had to draw first position, looking to the past like a man on a mission. This is a house on the edge of stability. The doctor turned around so he could have deniability. 5, now that I've traveled back in time to reach the very same spot you would die, so that's why 6, they examine their gun with such rigor. I watch as they methodically fiddle with the trigger. 7, confession time, here's what I got. My housemates will tell you I'm a terrible shot. Number 8, your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second seat if they can set the record straight. They won't teach you this in your classes, but look it up. Catherine was wearing their glasses. Why? If not to take deadly aim. It's them or me. The world will never be the same. I have only one thought before the slaughter. This was my pact when I was thrown into the water. Number 9, look them in the eye and no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, praises fire.
I I imagine death so much it feels more like Is this where it gets me? On my feet, several feet ahead of me? I see it coming. Do I run or fire my gun or let it be? There is no beat, no melody. David Nathan, my first friend, my enemy. Maybe the last face I ever get to see. If I throw away my shot, is this how you'll remember me? What if this bullet is my legacy? Legacy. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. I wrote some notes at the beginning of a song someone will sing for me. Snell Hitchcock, you great unfinished symphony, you sent for me. You let me make a difference. A place where even orphan immigrants can leave their fingerprints and rise up. I'm running out of time. I'm running and my time's up. Wise up, eyes up. I catch a glimpse of the other side. Michael studies philosophy on the other side. My friends are on the other side. They're studying abroad on the other side. Jerusalem's the journey on the other side. Teach me how to say goodbye. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Hitchcock! My dorm, take your time. I'll see you on the other side. Raise a glass to freedom.
Saint
In the whole being the bullet thing, I didn't actually catch that last part. What?
They're studying abroad next quarter.
Oh! Wow. Okay. What now?
No house musical, I guess.
Fourth meal?
Fourth meal.